Okay, it's almost May 1st. And those of you who are college seniors, you know what that means. Everybody has to make their final college decisions by May 1st. Most of you already have. Many of you are maybe waiting till tonight to hit that final button and make this big decision about where you're going to college. And there's another issue that might be looming for some of you, many of you, as I know from having lived through high school myself, but also working with high school aged kids. It's that high school relationship. Oddly, a huge number of them just start happening in senior year. Maybe that person you've always kind of liked and it's never really happened and you've been friends, and now spring semester, senior year, you start dating. That happens so often. And now you've made the college decision and you're trying to figure out with your high school relationship what you're going to do. Maybe you're both going away to college and you're going to different places. Maybe one's going away and one is still going to live close to home. And it's big decision time about what you're going to do. Here's the three options that I see people take. And what I do encourage is that if you're in one of these relationships, you take the route of discussing each of these three options. Even if you think one of them is not your option, discuss it in detail because you're going to learn a lot about yourself, right? So option one, and it's the option that most people choose, is we're going to try to make it work long distance. We're going to still be together, we're still going to be committed, and we're going to try to make it long distance in college, living in colleges that are far away from one another. Some are within a drive, so they make plans. You might make plans to see each other once or twice a month, make the drive up, drive down. Some are in totally other states, and you're only going to see each other during breaks. But the option to stay together and have a long distance relationship, I see is the first choice that most young people make when they're going away to college. There's a large number that doesn't work for, and I don't want to dissuade you because there are some where it does work, and I'm hoping to encourage some of you out there in that category to come on live with me sometime this week and share your story and tips with what you did to make it work. Option two, very difficult but understandable, mature option if you make that decision, is to college breakup, is to make the decision that you love each other, you want to be together, but you know being in different colleges is going to be too challenging for one or both of you, and you want to have that college experience. So some people choose to break up. I don't see that option as often. Usually people try to stay together. Option three, which is very difficult today in the social media era versus the 1980s when I went to college. By the way, my high school boyfriend and I chose option one, to try to be together. It worked out for a semester. The third option, and it's more difficult in the social media age, is some people make the decision, hey, when we're away at college, we're free to see other people and live our lives, but when we are together during summer and during breaks, we're back together. Have that discussion, because at least it leads to some interesting communication and insights about the relationship. I've only seen a handful of students in today's era try that, because with social media, it just makes it too difficult, because what the other person is doing is right there at your fingertips and in your face. So you parents that are watching, if you have a student who's a senior who just committed to college and they're in a relationship, have this conversation with them, what they're going to be doing about the relationship. Not because it's your choice or you get to vote in it, but just to get them having the conversation. They're probably already having it, but maybe have them watch this and have them, encourage them to have a conversation with their loved one, their high school sweetheart, about what they want to do, and look at those three options. It's the next biggest stressor I see with the young people graduating. Once they've made their college decision, check, that's done, is what to do about that high school relationship. I want to hear from people that have done all three. I want to hear from people in my era, and I want to hear from young people who are currently in college and made the decision. I want to hear from everybody so we can give these young people some feedback about what to do. And I'm back in San Clemente for those clients who are nearby. My office is back open for live face-to-face sessions, and I'll be in town for a while. Bye.